Hello everyone, this is Dominic's Clay Channel, and Happy New Year's to all of you. It is the 5th of January 2025, and this is my very first video for 2025. And 2 days ago, Decorated Fanatics has just posted some photos for Lowe's Halloween 2025 animatronic lineup. And I was really surprised to see some of these photos because we usually get Lowe's Halloween animatronic leaks in like late January or somewhere in February, but we are getting earlier leaks this year. And honestly, this year for Lowe's is going to be epic because we are getting a lot more animatronics than we did last year. Some of these animatronics really surprised me. And I am going to be sharing my thoughts and kind of talking about some of these animatronics. And the credit goes to Decorated Fanatics for all the photos. Alright, so the first animatronic I'm going to be talking about is the 12-foot vampire. Now, this is a new 12-foot animatronic coming to Lowe's. I honestly really like this guy because we have never gotten a 12-foot vampire at all. This guy kind of reminds me of Nosferatu. Like, the face just looks a lot similar to him. I don't know what the animation for this guy is going to be. He will have a flame effect, obviously. But still, I'm thinking he'll have the same animation as the Bone Collector from last year. We don't know. We'll have to wait and see a video of him at the manager meeting thing. Here we have the animated stirring witch. So this is a new witch animatronic coming to Lowe's. The one thing I like about her is the face design. It just looks super realistic and super cool. The one thing I don't really like about this animatronic is the flame design. It just looks a little weird, not that detail or whatever. And I don't really have anything else to say about this witch because I'm not a really big fan of witches myself. Here we have the giant Groundbreaker. So this is like a new groundbreaking skeleton, kind of similar to Rattles. But instead, we just have the skull and the skeleton hands. This one is not really my favorite just because I'm not really a big fan of static groundbreaking props. And this one isn't really too crazy. I mean, the skull looks cool, but not really my favorite for this year. Here we have the 6-foot grave digger. Now this one is going to be my favorite animatronic for Lowe's this year, just because I'm a big fan of graveyard animatronics. This one is going to be the best grave digging animatronic from Lowe's. The face on this guy just looks super detailed and super scary. I am very curious to see what his animation is going to be. Next up we have is a new clown animatronic coming to Lowe's. This is the Balloon Dog Clown. Now this one is another one of my favorite animatronics for Lowe's this year, just because I'm a big fan of clown animatronics. So I've never expected them to make a balloon animal clown. This one looks really creepy, like the face just looks scary. The clothing on this guy looks awesome as well. The face on the dog, it just looks a little silly. I just wish it didn't have any teeth. But overall, this guy looks really cool. Next up we have is this jump scare animatronic, which I don't know why it just says jump scare in this photo. Hopefully we will find out what his real name is pretty soon. Now, this guy looks awesome. Like, the clothing just looks cool, and the face just looks, it just looks very, very scary. Now, you can kind of see in this photo, but it's a little bit blurry, but you can kind of see he's holding opera glasses, or he could be holding goggles or binoculars, and in his other hand you can see he's holding some sort of green marble, or my guess is that he's holding a green glowing eye. Again, this picture is a little bit blurry to see. I'm guessing this guy's jump scare is going to be the exact same jump scare from the pop-up pumpkin patch from Party City a couple of years ago. Rest in peace, Party City. Your animatronics were really cool throughout the years. And this is just a theory of what this guy's jump scare is gonna be. Next up we have is Victor from the movie Corpse Bride. Now this is a new Victor animatronic. I honestly don't really like this one. It just looks a little bit different. I mean, the one from Spirit from last year just looks exactly like the Victor in the movie. This one just looks a little bit different. Just looks a little weird and stuff like that. I'm guessing this Victor animatronic is made by Jemmy. I don't know. I'm guessing. Next up we have is Emily, also from the movie Corpse Bride. Now, I have heard that this isn't what the animatronic is going to actually look like. I've heard that it's going to look a little bit different, but it would be cool if she looked exactly like this from the movie, but no, this is just a photo shot of the one from the movie, and they just like add the base just to make it look like an animatronic, which sucked. And I just hope that the real product looks not so like weird and stuff like the Victor animatronic. Next up we have is the Bluetooth Reaper DJ. This one is another one of my favorites for Lowe's this year. I've never expected them to make a DJ Reaper. I honestly thought that they were going to continue on their rock and roll band Reapers, but no, this is something new. I really like the colors on this guy, and I'm just really curious to see if he will have like a different like song that Lowe's will make, and I'm also curious to see what his animation is. Next up we have is the Full Moon Mayhem Werewolf, and it's been a while since Lowe's has ever had like any werewolf animatronics. I believe the last time they had a werewolf animatronic, which was in 2020. Now this guy is not really the best werewolf of all time. I mean, the face on this guy looks really creepy. I'm guessing this guy will have the same animation from the Big Lots werewolf from last year. Rest in peace, Big Lots. I'm guessing this guy is made by Techie or possibly Jemmy. Next up we have is the Plague Doctor. And this one is going to be the best Plague Doctor Lowe's has ever had. I believe the last time they've had a Plague Doctor, which was in 2021. And that Plague Doctor was just a pumpkin, man, and it didn't really make any sense. But this one, it looks really, really great. I like the clothing, and I like how there's a skeleton bird on a staff. The face looks also cool. I really love it. Here we have the 10-foot Scarecrow. Now this one, it's not really the best Scarecrow that Lowe's has ever made. It just looks a little weird, like the clothing and the arms. It just looks kind of weird. However, the face just looks really good. This Scarecrow kind of looks a lot similar to the stacked Scarecrow from Morris Costumes last year. Then finally we have is this 10-foot spider, which I have heard that this isn't actually going to be 10 feet. I heard it's going to be like in a different height. My guess is that it's going to be a 12-foot spider, which would be really cool, or it could be a different height. I don't know. This spider looks really scary. This would be perfect for when you guys are like doing a spider theme for your haunted house, and it just looks amazing. And that's gonna be it for today's video. I'll probably make other videos for like other Lowe's Halloween 2025 leaks. But for now, see you guys later. Hope you all enjoyed. Please like and subscribe, and goodbye.